Guided meditation. Tuning into sounds. Welcome to this guided meditation. I am Chloe. You are about to embark into a meditation journey. First, I will guide you into a deep state of relaxation, where you will experience a wonderful calmness and meditative state of mind. This time is for you, and you alone. Sit with your body in a comfortable and relaxed position, and slowly take a few deep breaths. This session will guide you to relax and fully believe in yourself. So start out by finding a comfortable position. This could be in a chair, on a meditation cushion, or you might even try lying on the floor in what's called the corpse pose in yoga, with your limbs spread out slightly, feeling completely relaxed. But only choose this one if you aren't too tired. So, taking the next few moments to just find a posture for you that gives you a sense of comfort, yet wakefulness the same time, becoming mindful of the various movements that you need to make to come into this posture. And as you're doing this, beginning to become aware of how this body is just naturally breathing itself. Taking a few moments to notice where you're aware of the breath most prominently. This may be the tip of the nose, or the chest or the belly. Just noticing where the sense of breathing seems to be the strongest. And so as you become aware of this, breathing in and just noticing the breath coming in, and breathing out and just noticing the breath going out, as it's happening moment to moment. Being aware of the breath coming in on an inhalation, and going out on an exhalation. Just being aware of this simple inflow and outflow of the breath. And just letting it be. Breathing in and breathing out. Just taking this part of the practice one breath at a time. In doing this practice, it's quite natural for the mind to wander off thinking about this, worrying about. That could be a memory or a dream. When this happens, just take a moment to notice where the mind has wandered to. and maybe even just labeling it as thinking. Very gently guiding awareness back to just breathing in. Just allowing for this natural inflow and outflow without any need to push the breath out or pull the breath. And we're simply being aware of breathing, much like a fallen leaf can sit on the ripples of waves. Or maybe the inflow and outflow of waves coming onto the beach and off the beach. So too, our awareness can simply ride the natural inhalation and exhalation of the breath. And so now, just allowing the breath to go into the background of our awareness as we begin to shift our attention now to include this entire body. Now we're just being aware of sensations in the body. This body has a field of sensations that are occurring at any given point, appearing and disappearing, coming and going. There may be sensations of heat or coolness, shakiness, itchiness, tingling, pressure, pulses, heaviness, or lightness. There may even be parts of the body that feels pain. So as much as possible, holding this body in awareness and just being aware of the variety of sensations that seems to be coming and going. And just allowing, and letting be. And bringing the mind back that's wandered. As we're paying attention to sensations in the body, we might even adopt an attitude of curiosity or beginner's mind, becoming aware of these feelings that are here as if for the very first time. And in doing this practice, we may even notice emotions arise. At times a sense of frustration or irritation, a sense of boredom, maybe anxiousness, or maybe there's calm. So being aware of where these experiences, your feelings, are in the body. And again, just being aware of them without striving to change them or make them any different, just allowing their presence and letting them be. Now, beginning to gently shift from the field of sensations in the body and allowing that to fall into the background of awareness. And now in the foreground of awareness, we begin to open our ears. Bring awareness to our ears as we become aware of hearing. Because of the brain and the ears, we have this gift of audibility, of hearing sounds. Sounds come in the form of pitches or tones, sometimes frequency sounds. Even in my voice right here, you may notice that as sound comes from a sense of silence and then has a picture tone, and rises and then falls and then goes back into silence. You may have noticed that even in between the silence, there are some sounds there. So just being aware of this very fundamental aspect of hearing sounds. Rising sounds. Falling just sounds. Taking a moment to know if you're trying to hear sounds. And if so, just allowing the pure sense of just being. aware of whatever hearing is occurring, and just allowing yourself to be in a receptive place of just hearing whatever sounds or hear. Recognizing and allowing and letting be. And doing this practice, you may become aware of how the mind becomes busy with images or stories connected with the sounds. As much as possible, just noticing this and just coming back to be aware of the fundamental aspect of hearing. Sounds appearing and disappearing, just sounds. And beginning to withdraw awareness from hearing now as we come back to breathing in and knowing, breathing in and breathing out, and knowing breathing out. And in a moment you will hear the sound of a bell, and that will signify the end of this practice. Until then, just acknowledging the active choice of taking this time out of all daily busyness for your own health and well-being. This is an act of cultivating awareness, and is also an act of self-care. To thanking yourself for even taking this time at all. And the meditation will end shortly. So take this last minute or two to really focus on your breath. Gently and kindly breathing in, breathing out, resting in the feelings of kindness you're generating, until you hear the sound of the bell. You are doing very powerful work by practicing this meditation daily, without skipping a day. This is the way you change your life for the better. Thank you. It is time to move on now. I hope some of this has been useful for you. Thank you for your mindfulness. This is the end of this session for today. I am going to count from 5 to 1, now. And with each number I say, you will become more and more aware of the present moment, and ready to go about your day. 5. 'Coming back now. 4. 'Bringing back the memory of nature with you. 3. 'Feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. 2. 'Feeling stress-free and ready to achieve anything. 1. Without judgment. And when you're ready, allowing the eyes to let some light in, if you've had them closed, and permitting yourself to shift or stretch in whatever way feels comfortable as this sitting meditation ends. Great. You may want to stretch your arms and legs. Welcome back and enjoy the rest of your day.